Hey everybody, this is Alessandro. Welcome back to my channel. Today a new tutorial, and this time I'm gonna teach you how do I approach keyframe animation. Okay, guys, if you follow my channel, you know more or less. I always show you how to follow the reference and stuff like that. But what about keyframe animation? And so, because this is gonna be my first tutorial, I wanna start with something simple. All right, I wanna show you just a simple character here on top of a box, how it's gonna jump down, and then actually have a little bit of a follow through until it comes to a full stop. Okay, so we're gonna do the usual sketch layout, blocking plus until the final polish. All right, so for me, when I want to do keyframe animation, guys, it's very important that I have in mind obviously the action, and I need to do some sketch of what those action is gonna be. Okay, in generally, I don't like to go straight to 3D. It's a little bit easier for me to do thumbnail and stuff like that. Again, this is not something mandatory. Everybody has his own style. I want to show you what usually I like to do. All right. So I start with a pretty generic pose at the beginning. All right. And so what I'm gonna do here, for the jump, what I would like to do, have like the character going a little bit more back to this leg. Okay. Basically, what I want to do, anticipate a little bit more here. Okay. And it's gonna start to go down with this spine. All right, that's what I'm looking for, and having the arm started to go behind. All right, this leg over here, this one over here, I'm thinking about it rather than keep it there, having it slightly lifted. All right, basically what I'm trying to do is this one, boom. All right, you see how the weight is kind of going behind. All right, so the head is gonna be here, and very important that at this stage the character is still kind of looking forward. All right, maybe we can see a little bit the other hand behind, or maybe if it's not here, could be slightly here the hand behind. All right, so as you can see, guys, I try to keep things really simple. Okay, I'm not gonna do hand stuff like that. All right, because I'm not interested in those kind of stuff. And so I usually, for this part of the anticipation, I try to keep half a second or something like that, maybe a little bit more. And then we go to a point where now the character it needs to go down, okay, even more. Okay, we want to go down because I really want to feel for the anticipation, we want to make sure the character is going down to gain the energy before pushing up, all right? Okay, so again, still the spine going forward, and I feel like at this point maybe the ends could go even higher. All right. Here we're gonna push this. The front leg now is gonna do contact again. All right. Still kind of looking forward the character. All right. So it's going behind first, higher, then down here. All right, I think maybe around here more or less he can start it to push forward. Okay, so it's gonna now start to go up, right? And his pelvis is gonna start to go this way, right? See, I'm doing like a reverse here into the spine. Okay, so the spine is kind of reversing. Maybe I can adjust it, make it a little bit better over here. All right. Okay. So you see, it's the spine. Boom, started to push now. All right. And maybe here the arm started to come down at this point. See, this arm is kind of coming down, and a few frames later, I really want to do this one where I basically have the character pushing here, right? I want to have a really nice line of action. Okay, I'm gonna push this one here, right? Here I really want to make this one kind of dynamic. All right, I want to boom here, right? Boom. Okay. And maybe also one of the things I noticed, classic mistake, because I'm not very good at classic mistake, is that I tend to change the proportion of the character. Suddenly it's a lot taller or stuff like that, right? But luckily in 3D we don't have to worry about that, because the rig is going to help us to keep the proportion, right? Boom. But you see, at least this first part is what I'm doing. Going back here, started to gain the energy down, bend the spine more, started to reverse, okay, and here, all right, and I really push. Actually, this one maybe I see, like maybe here I need to sit more here. Boom. Push maybe this one even more. Okay. Okay. And maybe this one is not that. Boom. Okay. And of course, when I'm gonna go in 3D, I'm gonna adjust those things, right? It's not that it's not that I'm gonna follow 100% those kind of stuff. So maybe around here, I wanna decide where this character is gonna jump, more or less. Okay, maybe I wanna make him jump around here. I wanna reverse now the spine. Okay, maybe again having this front leg here, right? The back leg over here, right? Actually, maybe this one can be something like that. Okay, again, simple drawing. Okay, here the character started to look down of the landing and do the contact, right? See, even though like even though those kind of sketch are very simple, I still try to have a little bit of line of action, okay, and stuff like that. So after I get here, what I want to do, obviously, like a few frames later, immediately I wanted to have the character, kind of falling down. All right. Okay, so it's coming here. So this leg is always gonna be stuck here, and the other leg that it was in the front, it's gonna go something like here. All right. And again, maybe one arm again still kind of behind. Okay. It's gonna go here and it's gonna go over here, right? So this leg is gonna push here more or less. So I try to always work with the line of action first. Okay. And maybe this one is gonna be all right. All right, here. And same stuff over here. I start to remove this kind of stuff. Okay. This arm is gonna be kind of behind. Okay. And this one here. So to counter animate the position of the leg. Okay. So this leg is behind, and I know from the sketch it's not very clear what is going on, and so now here it's gonna come forward, and the other leg is gonna kind of stay behind, and here it's gonna his weight is gonna be balanced backwards. Okay, so this one is gonna be here, the other leg is gonna be here. All right, and now there's gonna be a switch in the arm. Okay, I know sometimes it's difficult to see when you do sketching which leg is gonna be the front and which in the back, but overall I'm more interested about the final posing. Okay. Okay, so see what's happening. Boom, coming down, landing, hop, doing a little bit of a jump. Here there should be another in between where maybe this one is a little bit higher. Okay. And obviously we're gonna have the down pose here. So maybe he's gonna go down here. All right. And maybe, yeah, maybe this one a little bit more here. Okay. Okay, maybe I exaggerate a little bit more the down position, but you're getting the idea. Okay, so this is gonna be, kind of behind, dragging. Okay, kind of here, right? And then here is gonna be again pushing up. Okay. So it's gonna maybe boom, readjusting here. Okay. All right. Okay. Maybe actually this one, I think I need to redo this. I'm not very convinced about this one. So yeah, you wanna go boom. Yeah, you wanna feel the contact a little bit better here. And again, push it backward. Okay, the shoulder here. This leg here is in front. Okay. And obviously again, because I don't know how to draw very well, for me those kind of stuff, those simple sketch really help me to see what's going on. Okay, and obviously you wanna play a little bit, boom. Okay, and you see that as soon as it started to land, there is a bit of he's bouncy. Okay, so it's coming forward because the momentum is a lot. Okay, so I move it too fast. I would see maybe I move it forward too much, and I would see when I do it in 3D. But you see, this it's kind of bouncy here. Okay, because he did just a big jump, so the recoil is gonna take a few bounce before he settle. All right. So you see, I always start with the pelvis that goes a little bit, a little bit more forward. Maybe I went a little bit too much down, but you're getting the idea as usual. See this foot over here, now it's gonna step here, right? Step here. This one, I think, is gonna slightly leave the ground more or less. Okay, it's gonna be around here, and again the arm now are slowly started to come down. All right, so the arm started to switch here. All right, then I guess more or less 3-4 frame later, we're gonna have here on a down position. Okay, where basically this leg started to be like here. Actually, let me zoom, guys, so maybe you can see a little bit better. Okay, see this one is gonna start to be here. Okay, right, still kinda behind more or less. Arm now started to come down here. The other arm is gonna be visibly over here, right? Boom, 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 boom. And maybe here, I notice maybe it's coming a little bit too much down. So maybe here overall needs to be a little bit higher. Okay, maybe this one needs to be here, right? So boom, here I wanna feel that is going down a little bit more. Okay, boom, okay. And then we have more or less the other, you know, uh, contact, right? So this is gonna be over here now. Now it's gonna be slightly higher, right? And this other leg is gonna be here, right? So now that we are doing this towards this last step, I'm gonna, decelerate. Okay, so it's moving forward less and less. All right, that's what I'm gonna do. Boom, here and here. Okay, so it's getting this kind of adjusting his attitude a little bit. Okay. Boom. And more or less, let me go forward a little bit more. All right, I want to do another down position over here. So the body is going to be down here. Right. Okay, so it's the position more or less kind of started to repeat. All right. Down here, this one goes, the arm started to swing back, right? Then again, I'll do a proper blocking pass later on, all right? Okay, and here again, you know, then eventually I think around this step should be enough time for the character to stop, to come to a stop, all right? Okay, here, so I don't want the leg to be a little bit too spread, okay? Pushing up again. All right, so again, maybe again, the step here, the arm is still a bit, you know, twisted, right? Let me take a look. It's important that we take a look. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, so we started to reduce, okay, a little bit. Bum, bum. And then here, whatever is gonna happen later, I think maybe there's gonna be a little bit of settle here, up and down, but more or less I want the character to kind of stay in this position, all right? And so this arm is gonna be next to him, you know, like this, and he's gonna do some offset here, left to right. But those things I rather do them directly in Maya, okay? Okay, so let me go forward. Let me go backward. All right, and so more or less we can take a look what is going on. Bomb is jumping, okay, and it's gonna stop there. Obviously, I know at some point there would be obviously refining and stuff like that. All right, guys, and up to you how many in between do you guys want. For example, here you can have a little bit more of an easy in and easy out on the jump. Then I start to maybe adjust the timing and stuff like that. But usually this one for me is a very good start to have a rough idea of what my animation is gonna be. All right. Obviously, again, I'm not very good in drawing, so this is just for me to test, explore a little bit what I want to do and the kind of direction. All right, guys.